What's good, everybody? Welcome back to more Twin Wrestle Pod. I'm gonna make this quick and I'll make this brief. Okay. First off, if you enjoy this stuff, these videos, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe down below. Now that's out the way, I'm gonna offer my 2 cents on this. Even though I already talked about this issue on Tuesday, the day before this video footage was to air on Wednesday. I didn't even watch Dynamite, but I happened to scroll Twitter. The only thing of Dynamite I seen was the segment at the beginning when Swerve attacked Joe, put him through the table, and we didn't know if he was gonna be medically cleared for the rest of the night and for his match with Dustin Rhodes. So I'm not watching Dynamite at that point, and then I happen to be on my phone, and there's footage from All In that Tony Khan had promised us. And footage shows CM Punk and Jungle Boy, Jack Perry. You know the incident from All In. They got into the squabble, and CM Punk put him in a chokehold. And Samoa Joe was back there, Hook was back there, Chris Hero was back there, Tony Khan was back there, referee Paul Turner, and a whole bunch of people. So you can probably look online to find this video footage, but I'm gonna ask this one question: what did this video do to promote AEW? Let's ask another question: what did this video do to promote the World Championship match between Samoa Joe and Swerve Strickland at Dynasty? Let's ask another one, shall we? Okay, so they had the Butts preview this footage. So tell me what this footage did for the match between the Butts versus FTR at Dynasty. Let's ask another one, shall we? What did this footage do for Dynasty, the AEW Dynasty pay-per-view in a whole? Better yet, what did this footage do for AEW Dynamite as a whole yesterday? Because coming out of this show from yesterday, you're not going to talk about Samoa Joe and Swerve. You're not going to talk about Adam Copeland and the TNT Championship. You're not going to talk about the Butts and FTR #4 for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. You're not going to talk about Mercedes Moné and the TBS Championship with Willow Nightingale. You're not going to talk about that. You ain't definitely talking about Hook and Chris Jericho. You ain't talking about that. You're talking about the House of Black. You're going to be talking about CM Punk, Jack Perry, and how much of a kid Tony Khan really is. That's the three main things you're gonna get out of this Dynamite. Okay, let's cycle these things like I told you guys the last video. CM Punk no longer works there, so it don't benefit AEW at all. Jack Perry is not there; he's in New Japan, so it's not benefiting AEW neither. This is doing negatives for AEW. You know what positives is doing? It's helping promote the program between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. That's what it's benefiting. CM Punk no longer works there. He's in WWE now. This is 7 months ago in August. Tony Khan, being the kid that he is, he's supposedly the boss, but he don't act like the boss. He act like a fucking kid. He fucking shows this footage for what fucking reason? To respond to CM Punk? Like I said last video, there ain't no point in responding. You get nothing out of responding to him. They asked the man stuff in an interview about his perspective on things. And your thing is to respond by try to put dirt on him with the footage. If anything, Tony Khan, he countered that by promoting CM Punk. So people who tune in for AEW for their footage, just don't look on WWE TV. That's more viewers for WWE because CM Punk's on WWE TV now. So he accomplished nothing. He accomplished putting AEW in another hole and pretty much just made this week of television useless. And that is the boss, the head of that's the guy who has the final say of everything. And I wanted to put this fucking this clip right here, this picture right here on the video of Tony Schiavone, because after they aired this footage, they went straight back to commentary, and this was his look. So this is the look of fucking disappointment. Tony Schiavone been through creative blunders before. The fall of WCW in early 2000s. You can just go back and watch his demeanor. He was fucking disgusted. You think Tony Schiavone is the only one? I'm pretty sure Bryan Danielson would have said no about this footage. John Moxley would have said no about this footage. You can see on Tony Schiavone's face, he'd rather not have the footage there. I just don't see what the fuck does Tony Khan see here. This was not going to benefit him whatsoever, and yet he put it on national TV, pretty much to promote CM Punk, with a different company now, and Jack Perry, who's not even with AEW. He's in New Japan at the moment. This does nothing for your upcoming pay-per-view, so why is it on your national TV? You essentially took 1 minute from national TV just to air this footage. For what? There's some back then when people was calling an AEW All Elite High School or All Elite School, when they kept having fights between, like when Sammy Guevara got into it with Kingston, got into it with Andrade, like just all this shit. The shit with CM Punk as well. This shit is legit a fucking school. You got the principal of the school acting just like the fucking kids he's supposed to be overseeing. I just don't get it, bro. That shit is stupid, man. It don't make sense to me. Man. The crust of this, man. That video did nothing to promote AEW. Did nothing to promote Dynasty. It did nothing to set up any matches at Dynasty. If anything, you gave more material to WWE when CM Punk eventually comes back from injury. Gave them more material to work with to better their program. All because you got emotional because of CM Punk's responses he was asked in an interview. He even said in the interview he was tired of talking about it. You need to be the bigger man. Sometimes, some people in that company need to protect Tony Khan from himself. Because sometimes he tend to let himself get in the way of things. He did it with Bitch Swole. He's doing it with CM Punk now. And other examples you can go back in AEW history and look at. This whole situation was fucking stupid. Tony Schiavone's face says it all. I'm sure a lot of people share that same sentiment. They need to protect Tony Khan from himself. Y'all take it easy, man. This is fucking idiotic.